Right. I know that quite a number of you are more comfortable trading on your phones than your laptops, and that's a beautiful thing. Sometimes I find it more exciting. I only use my laptop when I want to analyze the market and stuff like that. But this is beautiful as well. Now, like I told you before, if you're using your phone to trade and you've signed up on the Expert Option platform with my promo code that gives you 120% bonus, you're going to get access to $10,000 of trading capital in your demo account. Mind you, you cannot withdraw that money, you cannot do anything with it, but you can use it to learn, grow the right trading skills, understand the right strategies, and even work on your trading psychology while you're building the skills to learn, right? The $10,000 you get access to is on the top there. You can see the difference. The demo account there on the top left side. Putting some arrows here so you can see it. Mine is at 9,000 right now because I've traded and lost some of it, but then that's no problem. You're going to have $10,000 to trade with as soon as you sign up, right? That's number one. Before we move forward, I want to make sure you are conversant and accustomed with all of the features you need to learn to be able to trade your account, especially demo accounts. I'm not talking about indicators and all of those complex things, just the things you need to know to be able to take the signals that we drop at 6 p.m. on my Telegram channel. If you've not signed up, click on the link in my bio, or I'll put the link in the comment section. Click on that link and go and sign up so that you can get access to those signals and then take trades first. I'm going to be teaching you how to use indicators, how to understand the market, how fundamental analysis works, and every other thing that helps you become a better trader and build strategy for succeeding as a trader. If you're on the channel, you know that we usually trade different currency pair, and most times it's the Euro USD. So I want to show you how to pick those currency pairs first. You want to click on that Euro USD on the top, and then you're presented with all of these options, right? You see Smarty, AI Index, Luxury Index, Football Index, Altcoin Index, a lot of options you're going to have. But on the Expert Option platform, you have access to trade different kind of assets and portfolios, right? You can trade currencies, you can trade indices, you can trade stocks, you can trade commodities, right? ETF. Now, for the purpose of this trade, we're going to be trading just currencies, right? So I'm just going to click on currencies and then we can go on to trade that, right? Now, what we are picking is the Euro USD. Under currencies, Euro USD. So anytime I drop a signal, you want to pick currencies and then pick the specific pair that I tell you to trade. And in this instance, we are trading the Euro USD. If you go ahead and scroll down, you can see different currency pairs you can trade on the Expert Option platform. But for the purpose of this trade, we will do the Euro USD. Now, when you do that, the simple way to enter the trade is what I want to show you, right? But before I tell you how to enter a sell or buy order, you want to be able to check the duration that you pick for your trade. How many minutes you want that trade to last, right? Usually on the channel, we trade 3 minutes. So we're going to click on that time there, the duration there, and we're going to change it to 3 minutes. So if you want to enter any trade on the channel, make sure that you're paying attention to these things. Click on the duration, right, and change it to 3 minutes. But you'll be very specific to whatever trade it is that we tell you to enter. Sometimes it might not be 3 minutes you see on the trade. So pay attention to the currency pair you're trading, pay attention to the duration we give you to trade, and then you can get good results for whatever trade you're about to enter. Now we've been able to establish that we want to change the time to 3 minutes. So I'm just going to click on that and change that our time to 3 minutes and trade with that. So just basically you tap on it and then you can come down to 3 minutes down there and then pick 3 minutes, and that's the duration you want to trade for. Now, our time is changed to 3 minutes. The next thing you want to do is you want to pay attention to the amount that you use to enter a trade with. You cannot fund your account with $10 and decide to enter that trade with $10. If the market does not go in your favor, you've blown that account. Now, I have a demo account of $9,228, so I can decide to enter with $10, which is under 10% of my capital. Now, I'm going to teach you about what kind of percentage of your capital you need to use to enter any trade to be safe, to put a proper ratio for your risk and reward. But then in this particular trade, I can use $10 to enter it for the purpose of teaching you, and then it does not blow up my account even though the trade goes out of favor for me, right? So I'm going to use $10 to trade this particular trade. Remember, I'm using my demo account up there. I'm using $10 to enter the trade, and it's under a 3 minutes duration. Now, this market is moving in a very, very funny way, right? But I want to enter a short position. But at this point, the market is quite slow, so I cannot enter a short position right now. So I'll wait for the market to retrace, to be very fair, to get back to a decent point before I enter a short position. Because I believe that from this analysis and my experience of trading over the last 4 years or 5 years, this market is a short market, is a sell market. So I want a slight retracement to happen in the market before I enter a short position, right? So there's the sell and buy option there. I call this short position and long position because that's what we use in futures trading. But here is sell and buy. So when I say enter a short position, it means to sell. When I say enter a buy position, it means to buy. Long position, it means to buy. So in this market, we're going to enter a sell position. Okay. Let's just wait for a slight retracement and then we can enter into the market. This is happening in real time. That's why I'm waiting. And it's as if I am taking too long. So the market is retracing now. I want it to get back to 1.17 at least before I enter a sell position. I'll do that immediately. And you can open multiple positions in one trade. I'll tell you guys about that when we continue trading. Now the market has retraced to a decent level. It has retraced to a very decent level. So every right thinking person right now should enter a sell. That's where I want to enter a sell, right? I'm marking it. And then right now I'm going to just click on my sell. It's going down. Click on my sell. Beautiful. I've entered a position with $10 as you can see in the trade there. I've entered a sell position with that. And then let's give it 3 minutes. At the end of 3 minutes, we can ascertain whether I have made profits or I have made losses. So far, so good. You can see the market is ranging, but it's below my entry point. So we're in a very good position. My account was 9928, but right now it's 9938 because I have made 5%, 50% profit from that particular trade. And then I'll show you how that percentage works later. But then this is just to help you understand how to enter a particular trade and get out of a trade. I made profit on that trade. I think I should show you from my history. Now you can see that the Euro USD for the time that I entered that trade, which is this morning at 7:55 a.m. Check the date as well, right? I entered with $10 and I made a profit of $5, right? You can see there was 50%, and I'll show you all of those in another video. But what I want you to understand first is how to pick your duration, pick the amount you want to use for a particular trade, and then how to follow the signals that I'm dropping. $10 was what I used to enter this market, and then the profit I made from this market is $5. Beautiful, is good. And I told you before that you can enter multiple trades and then make $5 in multiple places from that particular market. If I entered more than one position, maybe 5 or 6 positions, I would have made $25 to $30 from that trade using 50% and a 10% investment. It's as easy as that, but that's how you make money and stay profitable trading. Of course, I'm not going to be using $10 with a $10,000 account. I'll teach you how all of that works, but this is the basic way for you to enter trade in expert option, especially if you're using your mobile device, right? Peace and love, my people, and I will see you in the next one. I just made a couple of more bucks for myself just for the purpose of it. But yeah, this is exactly how you trade with your phone on expert option. Agba.